Crimson Tide. Tuscaloosa, Alabama, Saban Field at Bryant-Denny Stadium. As we'll see the #2 team in the country, the Georgia Bulldogs, taking on the 12th ranked team in the land, the Alabama Crimson Tide. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, David Pollack and Jesse Palmer with me. Guys, it's time to get it going. Georgia about to kick it off to get us underway. And it'll come out to the 25. No attempt at a return. Quarterback empties his backfield. Looking for a man, it's Simpson. Unloads to the wideout. Can't hang on, and he'll tell you he really should have made that catch, and he had an opportunity right in the middle. It'll be second down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Wants to fire on second down. Get it out to the supersonic guy. Reaches into the bag of moves and finds his way up to the 31.
This slot receiver gives defensive coordinators nightmares. You have got to double him virtually on every pass play. He better have safety help over top. Otherwise, this guy's a threat to score every time they throw the ball.
He gets those chains moving, gets it out to the 42-yard line. We asked earlier this week, who's your favorite receiver? And, of course, he said the open one, but we know who he really wants to go to on third down.
The best one. I mean, I think the open one, obviously the politically correct answer, but you want to find the guy that you got that great chemistry with. You know exactly where he's going to be. You got that bond and that trust.
Throws to the wideout. And the defense making a play and getting a hand on that pass.
This is the matchup everyone was excited to see in this football game, and it doesn't take long to get to it. One of the best receivers in the game, one of the best corners in the game, one-on-one, quarterback taking a shot, and early on, it's the corner who wins, knocking it away for the incompletion. That won't be the last time these two guys go toe-to-toe, but this is where your eyes need to...
It's a seam wide open. He's at the 20. Touchdown time. Once he got some room, it was over.
One of the reasons this offense is so exciting to watch, they've got guys that are dangerous after the catch. And if this quarterback gets through his progression, David, he hits you in stride, these guys will take it to the house.
Man, it's your job to do the rest, right? You hit me in stride where I don't have to stop running. I don't have to break down. It makes it so easy. The connection between quarterback, wide receiver, you can tell this is a good one, and that's why they got 6 on that play.
They get set for the point after as we have the first score of the game. And the extra point makes it 7-0. They put together a 5-play, 75-yard drive. Kickoff unit is out there again, and this crowd is feeling themselves after that last drive. He'll start the return inside his 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. This is what we expected. This crowd ready to make its presence known. Looking to pass. It's Stockton. He's going to take a shot. He's got it at the 30. Off to the races. Touchdown, Georgia. And once he got away from the D, they had no shot at catching it.
Quarterback's abilities to read the field is huge, and also the anticipation, the timing. To be able to throw the football, Jesse, and hit a guy in stride so he can get run after the catch and get in the end zone, that was a nice job by the quarterback.
Yeah, it's critical, David. Listen, a lot of times touchdown passes aren't thrown into the end zone. You've got to read the coverage, hit the open guy, and let him do the rest.
They're coming out to tee it up for the kickoff, and that last score was a real buzzkill for this crowd. He'll bring it out. It's Williams. Rolling the dice to bring it out of the end zone did not work out as he stopped at the 13. For the touchdown, Jesse.
But it was a nice job in play calling too, David, just giving the quarterback some easy looks and reads so he could go out and execute.
And he knew exactly where to go with the football. Everything looked really, really easy. He was hot. The ball was coming out of his hands. The defense better do something different.
What will they dial up on second and a long way to go? Looking to fire. They go to the wide receiver screen. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. Might be calling a hot route. On third and long, trying to have a big completion here. That's caught. It's Williams. Doesn't quite make it to the first down marker. He's a yard short. Coming up, fourth down. On fourth down, trying to find his man. And they can't connect. A costly turnover on downs.
That's a great job there by the defense here early in this game, getting a huge stop, and they've got an opportunity to make the opponent pay. Offense taking over now in great field possession. Let's see what they can do here from a play calling standpoint to try to put some points on the board.
He'll get it all the way down to the 8-yard line, and the defense is feeling the heat.
And you got to love the versatility of the big fella. You can put him in the box and let him block big defensive linemen, or you put him in the slot and you throw him the football and have success.
Out of the backfield, he's open. He's down at the 1, and they almost had the touchdown pass on that one.
This is the area of the field defensively. It really doesn't matter what they've done to get here. You got to go up, try to force the field goal. Nice job on first down and goal, getting them tackled to the ground.
Touchdown, Dogs! Quick strike through the air for the score. I don't know exactly what the defensive coverage was, but it certainly wasn't part of the plan to leave him that wide open.
Well, I don't think they know what their defensive coverage was either. How do you leave that big guy open down here in the red zone? You know the quarterback loves the big tight ends in this area. Really poor job by the defense.
And they add the extra point to finish the drive. He'll bring it out. It's Williams. I know he thinks he can house every return, but sometimes you just have to take a knee as he stopped at the 14. First snap of this drive will come from inside the 15 at their own 14-yard line. Quarterback may change this route. Scanning the field, it's Simpson. Hit hard as he released the ball on that first down pass, and it never had a chance.
I don't know about the decision that time by the quarterback. He may have been expecting man coverage, but that time the defense was in zone, and they did a really nice job closing the window. The intended target was not open.
Breaks into the open. Past the 50. At the 30. Inside the 10. And he'll take it to the house. He got loose. Touchdown, Bama!
And it's now the second time this wide receiver has scored. Another outstanding job with the route. Great job securing the catch.
Looking for the tie with the extra point. And that kick was perfectly down the middle. They wasted no time on that drive. 2 plays, touchdown just like that. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. And a really nice job by the kick team to get down there and make sure they limit that return. They'll try to put something together, backed up a bit, starting at their own 13. Wants to throw on first down. Right down the middle. Picked off. What a play to set him up. Takes it the other way. Nice pickup on the return, but more important, they got the takeaway, and now they're in business. Guys, here comes that Alabama offense onto the field. They evened things up the last time they had it, and the defense helped them out and a chance to go on top with this drive. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
That back had absolutely nowhere to run the football. Actually, is he counting? I think he's counting to make sure there's only 11 guys on defense.
Back to pass, it's Simpson. Quick strike complete. That throw and catch gets them down to the 6, and the defense is running out of answers. We're through 1, and what a back-and-forth battle between these 2 quarterbacks as we look at the stats. They fought to a standstill in the first. Let's see who gets the edge early in the second. They'll try to open the quarter by cashing in on this big opportunity deep in the red zone. Might be changing the route. They'll keep it on the ground for first and goal. Relentless, tough running gets it down to the 4. Alabama quickly back to the line. They give him the rock again on second and goal. And he gets it back to the 4-yard line and no farther. On third and goal, they'll throw it. And this one falls incomplete, but I think the defense was in the neutral zone. It was a free play. Finding it tough to make positive yardage now. Third and goal from the 2. From the gun, wants to pass. Quickly complete. Absolutely nowhere to go as this defense makes a third down stop. And as they come to the line here, they're passing on a surefire field goal attempt. They'd better pay it off with 6. Offense calls a timeout here. Critically important to make sure they have the right play called and everyone on the same page here. And as they come to the line of scrimmage here, you can take the lead with a field goal, but a touchdown here gives you extra cushion. Trying to pound it in. He's not going to get there. Stopped short on fourth down.
And how about the defense coming up big on fourth and short? You know they're going to run the football. Great job stacking the box, getting the big stop.
We're ready to get another look at this Bulldog offense. Well, the good news about this drive, Jesse, it can't go worse than last time through a pick on the first play.
No, it certainly can't.
He tries to take the top off. And that will be incomplete. Man, that would have been a big hitter if they could have done it, but second down coming.
Pedal to the metal right now for this offense. 2 drives, 2 touchdowns. Here on their third possession, they're still taking shots way down the field, and why not? Give the defense credit finally. Something good happens for them to get the incompletion, but if I'm this quarterback, I'm still throwing.
Listen, you got to be able to know what play to call and what hole to go through. Like the line blocks for a certain hole. Good job getting through the hole, getting what was blocked, getting a nice positive gain, making your situation really good on the next down.
Throwing right. And it's incomplete on third down. A couple of yards shy of the first down marker, but they've decided this is 4-down territory. The offense still on the field. On fourth down, going to the air. Fires to the wideout. Can't hook up on the long throw, and fourth down goes by the boards for this offense.
Yeah, and I tell you what, that takes some onions to go for it in your own territory like that. I mean, they're treating this like it's a video game. They don't even care. They don't worry about the outcome. No big deal.
Handoff to the single back. He'll be brought down at the 5-yard line, and this defense is on its heels.
A lot of times it's hard to see those linebackers coming down late and blitzing through a gap. The offense did a really nice job getting a hat on a hat, blocking up front so the running back can get some positive yards.
Going to work on second down in the red zone is still some ground to cover to pick up that first down. Back to throw, it's Russell. Quarterback now on the run, still looking. He tried to buy some time, and the defense was not having it. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. They keep him out of the end zone. He's run out of bounds at the 5. Wanting to move the chains, here comes Alabama on 4th. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. They won't have time to run another play, and we will take it to the 2-minute timeout. It's dropped, and oh, what a tough way to end this drive. The Dogs buried deep in their own territory, just trying to find breathing room on first down. Looking downfield on first down. Going deep. Intercepted. A first-half turnover can swing momentum. He managed a few yards on that return, but the bigger play was the fact that they forced the turnover.
Man, another mistake by this. Listen, he is an elite quarterback. He's really, really good. He's pressing too much. Jesse, the #1 job of a quarterback, you better protect the football. I don't care how good you are, you better protect it.
Yeah, you just got to take what the defense is giving you, and I agree, David. It looks like right now he's trying to force the big play instead of just checking it down or throwing away. He's got to do a better job working through his progressions right now. He's got tons of talent, but he's making bad decisions.
After the productive first down play, it's 2nd and 6. Receiver wasn't ready for the throw, incomplete.
Well, this defense knew coming in they were going to see some RPO and they were going to see some quick game. A nice job there taking the throw away from the quarterback.
Couldn't find his man last time, and that leaves him with a 3rd and 6. To the air, it's Simpson. Fires to the right. Wide open downfield. The chains will move, and they'll have 1st and 10 from inside the red zone at the 18.
Well, we know this guy is special, and because of that, his quarterback is looking to him on critical down and distances. There on that 3rd down, there was no question. It wouldn't have mattered if he was single covered, double covered, man, zone. That's where he was going with it, and the big-time playmaker outside picks up the first.
He steps out of bounds right at the 15-yard line. Timeout called here by the defense. It's their first of the half.
One of the things you love about this running back is not only can he run between the tackles, but he's also a weapon in this offense, catching the football.
Wants to adjust the pattern. Going to swing it on 2nd down. He's got it out of bounds at the 12-yard line. Alabama pushing the tempo. In the gun, looking to throw on 3rd down. And it's picked off at the goal line.
That is one the quarterback is going to want to have back. It's touchdowns or it's checkdowns once you get down to the red zone. You can't get too aggressive and greedy trying to fit the football into small windows, and as a result, QB throws a pick.
"90 yards in front of them as they start the drive at their own 10. Going right to work up top. Moving away from pressure. Brought down at the 21, but a really big play there to pick up 10.
Well, I think you're starting to see some examples of why this guy is inexperienced than a freshman quarterback, right? Obviously, he's thrown a couple picks earlier in the game. That scramble right there, he's got to get down. He's got to take care of himself and slide. Great job, nice athleticism, good decision to take off scrambling and help his offense, but you really are seeing his inexperience shine through here in this game.
Looking for a man. It's Stockton. Throws for the tight end. He's got an open man. He's pushed out of bounds inside the 40 at the 38, and these guys are on the move. Time dwindling away as they try to put points on the board right before the half. Looking to throw on first down. Rushes on him. Pressure is effective from the defense. They knock him down just behind the midfield stripe at the 48. We've got a timeout in the waning seconds of the half. Maybe a chance to get off a couple more plays. Trying to make that rush think on the draw play here. And a nice run there before the defense finally makes the stop. Quick timeout from the offense to save precious seconds. Waning seconds of the first half, and they'll try to tack on a 3 before they head to the locker room. This would be a prodigious kick from 56 yards out and from the left side. Splits the uprights right down the middle. And guys, after the field goal, now they have the lead. Alabama ready to put a boot to it to start the second half. And no chance at a return here. They'll start this drive at their own 25. And Georgia ready to go back to work on offense. As they get ready to start this third quarter, think how big the lead might be if they'd taken care of the ball.
Well, the game might be over, Reese, but if you're on defense right now, you've gotten a couple turnovers early, and you're saying, okay, we're going to need to keep this up. We got to stay aggressive for us to have a chance to win this game, but we believe we can do it.
Yeah, you've already done it, so of course you're going to believe it. Keep playing fast, keep playing physical, and then tell your offense, hey, we need a little help over here. Can you help us out and put some points on the board?
Looked like the offense had a chance for a big play there, but the running back just could not reel that ball in.
The tide crowd rolling noise down onto Saban Field on third down. He's going to lose a yard on that one.
Well, the defense was trailing going in at halftime, and I think they made some adjustments against the run. They want to slow this guy down. That's a really nice start to the second half if you're on defense.
They were unfazed by that earlier fourth down failure and will try for a second time in this one. Makes the grab. He's got a first down. He found plenty of room, and he gets it to the 39-yard line. The Bulldogs getting set on 1st and 10. To the air, it's Stockton. Unloads to the right. It's complete. No, he loses the ball after the huge gain. Defense swarming on that. Oh, it'll be a turnover.
You've got to have better ball security on offense. The football possession, that is priceless. Losing possession, turning the ball over, that kills you in games, that loses games, and that is a bad play at a bad time.
This coach wanted to be absolutely certain on a challenge. He was right. The previous play will be overturned. It'll be a draw. Wrestled down at the 8-yard line as they threaten deep in the red zone.
And I think this has probably been the most surprising thing of this game so far. This guy's one of the best running backs in the entire country. They just can't get him going. He's never been able to get into a rhythm. You've got to give the defense so much credit because they have been able to shut this guy down. And they got to keep that up here in the second half.
And if this defense wants to get back in the football game, they've got to match the physicality of this offense. And that's a great start here in the second half. Like coming out, not letting them run the football, being the more physical and more aggressive team.
They'll go to the ground. And they're able to get a third down stop here. See if they go for it on fourth.
That's a big key for this offense. Now, you've got the lead here in the second half. You want to run the football. You've got to just keep getting positive yards. You've got to keep the third downs manageable so you can stay on the field, bleed the clock. That's going to be the key for this.
And he is finding wide-open defenders all over the field. His fourth interception of the day. He's inside the 40, at the 20. Touchdown, Crimson Tide. And they turn it into a defensive score.
Yeah, how about that, man? Fourth down, trying to go make a play, get this offense going, get it sparked, get some points on the board. And that couldn't have gone any worse. They throw the pick, and not only that, they return it all the way back for 6. That offense just shot themselves right in the foot.
And the extra point is good, and it's a 4-point lead. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. And it'll come out to the 25. No attempt at a return. Touchdown pass last time. It was just to the wrong team, Jesse.
Well, that's an unfortunate part of the game.
And it is another interception. Just a terrible struggle for this quarterback. He's knocked down, but what a play to come up with the interception.
Coming out of the tunnel in the third quarter, this quarterback now is really struggling with his decision-making. 2 picks here in the third quarter. This looks like Jekyll and Hyde from what we saw in the first half.
Well, and the bad thing is they're going to be in passing situations. They're coming from behind. They're going to need him to play better. Like, he's going to have to read the field better and make some plays if they want to get back in this football game.
From the shotgun, the inside give.
It's going to be important this offensive line is able to get a little bit of push. Just got to give this guy an inch, a little crease, and he can make yards for it.
Right back to him on the ground. This time the defense was ready, and they stop him in his tracks.
Stopping the run is about physicality. It's about I'm bigger than you. I'm stronger than you up front. Really nice job by the defense, showing their strength, bowing up, stuffing the run.
Third and short from the 49. Is this 4-down territory? Looking downfield, it's Simpson. Now adjusting. And he gets it just beyond the line of scrimmage before he gets down. So the offense is going to go for it on 4th down. Quarterback making checks. On 4th down, looking to pass. Finds him out of the backfield. They stop him short of the marker, and they'll turn it over on down.
Love the coverage on defense there. 4th down, they were ready for the pass. And you saw in the back end, great job being in position to make that play. And now their offense is coming on the field.
Good field position to start this drive at their own 47. Wants to go up top on 1st down. Gonna take a shot at this DB. He's got it on the outside. Almost took it all the way there, but it's a huge gain, and they're set up with a 1st and goal.
Man, this offense is so dangerous, Reese. They've got dudes all over the field that can make plays. There's a big gainer in the pass game.
You get a chunk of yards like that, now the defense is really on its heels. He's looking to throw. Grabbed over the middle. It's Frazier. That completion has them right on the doorstep. They'll mark it at the 1.
The offense trying to throw it there quickly down close to the goal line. Nice job by the defense tackling the catch.
And after the really good gain on 1st down, touchdown Bulldogs! And that one will give them the lead.
And that's what makes this quarterback so dangerous, fellas. He can hurt you throwing the ball, but man, is he ever dangerous and explosive with his feet. You have got to be able to get this guy on the ground. If you don't, he has got way too much wiggle and speed. You saw it right there.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And the extra point puts them up by a field goal. Quick strike offense on that three-play scoring drive. It was finished off with the quarterback sneak. They're getting set to kick it away, and that last score took a little oomph out of this crowd. Coming out with it, it's Adams. That gamble did not pay off as they bring him down at the 12-yard line. They'll try to put a drive together, starting from their own 12. He wants to change this route. To the air, it's Russell. Extending the play. Quarterback gets the first down. Steps out of bounds across the 25. They'll mark it at the 26, and a good pickup for this offense here. No question they wanted to get the ball to their playmakers, and both receivers have come up big through three. Not only is the scoreboard on their side, but so too is time as we open the fourth. So first down will open up the final period. Looking to throw on first down. And that incomplete pass caused by the big hit on first down. Second down coming. Now inside 4 minutes to go here on second down. Wants to go up top. And the pass is incomplete thanks to a big hit.
Not many receivers like to get hit. They just don't, okay? They're prima donnas. That's what they are. That's who they are. Nice job by the defender. You could tell he was catching the football. He was going to put a hit on him to make sure he had to think about something later, and you could see the ball pop out and fall to the ground.
The Crimson Tide looking for a big play to convert on third down. From the gun, wants to pass. Unloads to the wideout. A strike downfield. He was off to the races and maybe another step or two and he would have scored, but they get him at the 21-yard line. That last big play has them in business just outside the red zone. It's 1st and 10. Wide receiver comes in motion. Making side adjustments here. To the air, it's Simpson. And the physical play there forces the incompletion on first down. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on second down. Wants to keep it in the air. Looking to the big tight end. Snags it. Gets it inside the 5, down to the 4, and it'll be 1st and goal.
They say tight ends are a quarterback's best friend in the pass game because think about it. The tight end's the guy lined up closest to the quarterback, which means generally those are the easiest throws a quarterback has. You saw it on that.
Trying to get it in. Touchdown, Alabama! They move on top here on the 4th.
At this stage of the game in the 4th quarter, big-time players make big plays in big games. What a great job after he secured the catch in the open field, showing off the speed, taking it to the house, and with it, his team now has the lead.
On the move from inside his 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. Georgia ready to go back to to work on offense. They'll crank up this drive with the pass. Oh, he's going to try to get it all here. And that is his 5th interception. If he comes out to try for 6, he'll be lucky. He is finally out of bounds, but he was smelling that end zone on that return.
You know, I like the decision by the quarterback in terms of where he was going with the ball. Just don't like the accuracy. That was not good location on the throw. Got away from him a little bit, and the defense able to come up with a big pick.
They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple.
And I like the first thought process right here. Run the football. We want to run that clock with the lead. Thank you to the defense for forcing that turnover, setting us up. Now, if we could put a few first downs together, we're looking really good.
He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage.
You know, and that is just not a well-executed bubble screen by the offense. I think the biggest problem was the location of the throw. If he gets that out in front of his wide receiver, he would have been able to advance it. But because he had to reach back for it, he got tackled right away. We'll have to do better down the road.
They put the brakes on him at the 21-yard line, short of the line to gain, and now field goal or go for it on 4th. It's 4th down, and they can make the field goal from here, but it looks as if they're going to leave the offense out there. Desperate to convert, and he'll throw it. He'll take a shot. And it's caught for a touchdown, and that might do it.
And it was so important for the offense to come up with a touchdown there and not kick a field goal. You're trying to put this thing out of reach. And that touchdown puts so much pressure on their opponent now with less than 2 minutes to go.
They're ready to kick it away, and this crowd is buzzing after that last score. And he hauls it in, and everybody's on the edge of their seats. And the returner will be brought down. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. Back to throw, it's Stockton. He's taking a deep shot late in the game. And he throws yet another interception. Does he know